Noah grew up in a warm home filled with the sounds of a hammer and the love of his parents. He lived in Dorn, a big city in the Dorn Kingdom. Noah talked to his dad, Nomad, about a job from the Blacksmith's group who wanted 5 steel swords. Noah and Moy told Noah he should say no to such jobs. Noah worked hard to tidy their messy house, but Nomad just went to sleep instead of helping. Nomad was once a great blacksmith, known as God's blacksmith. But when his wife Amura died, he became very sad and started drinking a lot. He was good at blacksmithing but not at handling money or business. Without Amura to help, people often fooled him, and he lost money. So, he drank even more. When Noah was 8, he began paying for their food and drink with money he made helping in other people's houses. Noah wanted to learn blacksmithing from his dad, but Nomad wasn't good at teaching, so Noah couldn't learn the craft. Noah went to a forest close by to collect metal and minerals. But there, he met a big monster with horns. North of Dorn, there are places like the Endless Wasteland, Dragon Ridge, and Animal Forest. These places are full of big monsters and wild animals. People often drop things and run away from these monsters, so you can find lots of stuff there. Noah got used to this dangerous area by learning to run really fast. Even though he can't fight, he's good at quickly gathering metal and minerals. Noah is 14 years old and has taught himself to be a beginner blacksmith. One day, Nomad hears the sound of hammering from the place where they make metal things. He goes there and sees Noah making a curved blade, sickle, for their neighbor, Tourette. Noah asks his dad to watch him work and tell him if he's doing anything wrong. Noah is using very special materials, a tough metal, adamantine ore, scales from a fire dragon, and wings from a griffin. Nomad is shocked that Noah is using such rare and valuable materials for a simple tool. He asks Noah where he got them, and Noah says he got them from Dragon Ridge, a place he often visits. This surprises Nomad so much that he almost passes out. Nomad quickly goes to the living room and uses a special nut that can call people in emergencies. He uses it to bring his late wife's adventure team to his house. This team includes the great hero Gerald, the great swordsman Matt, the great sage Lulu, and the great thief El. Suddenly, with smoke and a bright light, these 4 heroes show up. Noah says hello to his uncle, grandma, and serious grandpa. Lulu and La notice how much Noah has grown. Nomad asks Lulu to use her magic glasses to check how skilled Noah is, especially since he's been making things with really good materials he found himself. Lulu puts on a lens and looks at Noah. She then says that Noah is incredibly skilled at level 596, which surprises almost everyone there. They can't find any other reason for this high level. Noah is worried that he's not skilled enough for his age and asks his dad if something is wrong with him. Lulu tries to explain by saying that Gerald used to be a great hero with a skill level of 249, but he hasn't gotten better since he stopped going on adventures. Noah is shocked to find out Gerald is actually a king, the 107th king of the Dorn Kingdom. Nomad, who isn't even a fighter, has a skill level over 80, and people think you're really experienced if you're at level 60. That's why Nomad can't believe Noah's skill level is as high as 596. Matt tells Nomad to relax and asks Noah to figure out why he's so skilled. Noah says he's been collecting materials for making things for about 6 years, which makes El look angrily at Noah's dad, who hasn't been doing his job. El has been giving them the right materials for a while, so she wonders why Noah's dad still makes Noah go out to get them. Noah tells them his dad drinks too much, but he still loves him and sees him as his dad. Lulu and La say Noah is a lot like his mom who passed away. Lulu asks Noah about the creature he has around his neck, something Gerald didn't see earlier. Noah explains that it's against the rules to bring creatures into the main city unless you have special permission, which he doesn't have, so he's doing something wrong. Gerald tries to grab the creature from Noah, but Noah quickly moves away. Lulu hits Gerald on the head for trying to hit Noah, who is just a kid. Lulu asks Noah if he has any skill points left, but he used most of them to get better at blacksmithing. If he had more points, he could have used them to get a license to train monsters, which might have allowed him to become an adventurer and join the Blacksmith's Guild. Matt looks closely at the creature Noah has and sees it's a chair meager, a very rare creature found only in a big empty place called the Endless Wasteland. This creature is hard to catch and train, but it has a special power that makes Noah's skills grow 5 times faster. Lulu thinks it's a shame Noah isn't part of their team with such a creature. Noah discovered the chair-maurer creature 5 years ago and became friends with it, naming it Black Morph. Lulu says that even though Black Morph helps Noah get better faster, it's still hard to improve when you're already good. For example, with Black Morph's help, it would take a month just to move up 1 level. Suddenly, Noah realizes something and asks to go out for 2 hours to see his friends. He gets ready with lots of stuff, making it look like he'll be away for more than just 2 hours. Matt and the others think something's not right because Noah's skill level is too high. They figure that even if Noah fought monsters every day, he could only reach level 100 in 5 years, not 596. So, they decide to secretly follow Noah to see how he does it. Noah moves really fast, so fast that Lulu has to use magic to keep up with him. She's really surprised by how quick he is, especially when they go past many scary monsters. Noah doesn't usually fight these monsters unless he needs something from them. At the moment, he's rushing to see his friend SD. After a little while, they get close to the Dragon Kingdom. Noah knows the way really well. Lulu tells Noah he can fight anyone they meet, and she'll help if he needs it. Elle isn't sure about this idea, but Lulu wants to find out what Noah usually does, and if he's keeping any secrets. Nomad wakes up because they were moving really fast. La tells him that they followed Noah, and now they're at Dragon Ridge. When Nomad asks where Noah is, La shows him where Noah is across the ridge. Noah is facing a griffin that looks at him as if he's tasty food. Nomad wants them to help Noah, but they say to just watch. The griffin tries to fly up to attack, but Noah quickly cuts it before it gets very high. He takes a piece of its beak, which is valuable. Nomad, worried the griffin might get angrier and attack more, tells Noah to run. But Noah just stands there and casually waves at the griffin, which then decides to leave him alone. Lulu notices that Noah usually avoids fighting, and most big scary creatures don't bother him. When Noah does fight, he only takes parts from the creatures. His rule is, don't kill and don't be killed. Nomad is amazed, not thinking this was possible. Finally, they get to a cave in the middle of sharp mountains. Noah tells them this is where his friend SD lives. Lulu and La feel uneasy about the place and say they wouldn't want to live there. As they go deeper, it gets hotter, which worries La. They come to a big cave underground, and Noah thinks about whether Esse, the queen of the fire dragons and his friend, will be upset because he brought people she doesn't know. He jokes that Esse might be more upset he didn't bring a girl his age. Noah introduces Isse to his group. Isse shows herself, her throat getting big and ready to breathe fire. Lulu quickly makes a protective shield to stop the fire from hurting them. Noah finds out that Isse, the fire dragon queen, is really mad because he brought people she doesn't know to her home. Lulu thinks Isse can't really be Noah's friend if she's this angry. Everyone asks Lulu to take down the shield she made so they can help Noah. But she can't. If she does, they might all get hurt or worse. Outside the shield, Noah gets ready to fight with his sword. Lulu remembers when she was young and met Isse. She tried to fight Isse even though she was alone and didn't know Matt yet. She never told anyone how scared she was or how she had to run away because Isse was too strong for her. Lulu is much better now, but she still doesn't think she can beat Isse. Noah yells to Isse that his dad is behind the shield. Isse thinks meeting someone's parents is important in a relationship, so she asks Noah if he wants to marry her. Noah avoids answering. He jumps down to show Isse she's wrong, but his sword breaks on her very hard scales. He throws that sword away and takes out another one, thinking if this one breaks too, he'll have to run. Noah tries to fight Isse again, even though he's never beaten her before. While fighting, he tries to talk to her, but Isse is really angry that he brought people she doesn't know into her home without asking. She's so mad she wants to fight with fire and claws. Isse even knows Lulu is in the shield and guesses how old she is. Lulu gets annoyed and tells Isse not to call her old. They haven't seen each other in about 100 years, and Isse notices Lulu has gotten a bit better since then. Nomad wants to know why Isse is fighting Noah. Lulu explains that making friends with monsters, especially dragons, is different than with people. To be friends with dragons, you usually have to fight them instead of just talking nicely. Being able to fight is important for their friendship. Esse flaps her big wings and sends her scales flying like bullets. They hit Elle's shield, but Noah moves quickly and easily through them. He runs along the cave walls, focusing on a light-colored spot on Issa's left shoulder. Noah throws his bag to the left really fast, making Issa lose track of him for a second. Then he dives down, screaming loudly. His sword breaks, but he still manages to take a piece of Issa's scale. Noah is happy he did it. He lands on Issa's wing, and she picks him up with her claw, telling him he did well, and that he's gotten much stronger. Suddenly, Issa changes from her dragon shape into a human-like form. She puts Noah down so he can go back to his dad. Nomad sees that Noah has a piece of dragon scale, the same kind Noah used to make a tool for their neighbor, Aunt Tourette. When Issa finds out that her really special scale is being used for just a tool, she doesn't get too upset. She's fine with it because she knows Tourette helps Noah a lot. Lulu, along with the others, rushes over and complains that being in such a risky place because of Noah has made her feel much older. Issa makes a joke, saying Lulu would be in a coffin if that were true. Issa keeps talking about marrying Noah, but Lulu reminds her that Noah is only 14. Issa isn't bothered because she knows some humans marry at that age. Changing the subject, Noah asks Lulu to check his skill level again. She's surprised to see it's now 601. Noah happily tells Black Morph, his creature, that its level might have gone up too. Issa doesn't seem happy, thinking Noah fought her just to increase his level. Noah, feeling a bit worried, tries to explain. Issa then invites Noah and the group to her place to talk more. Lulu and everyone are amazed when they see Issa's really nice house. Noah sees Lambda, who works for Issa. Issa asks Lambda to make tea and snacks so Noah can explain his side of things. Lulu and La think it's odd that Noah doesn't fight monsters much, and when he does, he only takes parts of them for materials. Issa shares that she and Noah have an agreement. Noah risks his life, and Issa risks her materials. If Noah loses his life trying to get materials, that's the end for him. But if he gets the materials without dying, then the monster has to let him have them. This rule, where Noah can take materials if he wins but risks his life, is well known in Issa's area. But Lulu and La didn't know about it. The fact that Noah is still around shows he's always won. Issa tells them this rule is just for Noah, and if anyone else tries it in her land, they'll get in trouble. Issa thinks Noah is really special. Even in the very scary and wild Dragon Ridge, he's never hurt any monsters, not even the small ones. He just takes what he needs and leaves. When Issa first learned about Noah coming into her area, she sent someone to ask him why. Noah said he was there to get materials so his dad could work as a blacksmith again. Issa, used to humans trying to hurt her, found this really interesting and surprising. She explains to everyone that dragons aren't naturally mean. The more Noah visited, the more the dragons got used to him. It was like Noah and the dragons became a big family. Some dragons still tried to fight him, but that happened less and less. Noah hasn't changed over the years. He fights hard to get what he needs, and after fighting, he and Issa talk and become closer. Issa really likes him now. Lulu knew about a rumor that you can get better, gain experience points, without having to beat someone. You just have to challenge someone who is better than you. The better they are compared to you, the more you improve. But this is risky, so most adventurers don't train this way. Noah doesn't hurt creatures because he only needs their parts, and getting hurt in a fight means he'd have to buy medicine. Lulu gives an example about Noah. If he defeated Issa, he would get much better quickly, about 100 levels. But then it would stop. Since Noah only practices fighting with her without trying to win, he keeps getting better slowly over time. That's why he's so skilled now. Issa walks up to Noah's dad, Nomad, who is waiting anxiously. She asks him if he's Noah's dad, the one who drinks too much, got tricked by sellers, and made Noah go get materials alone. Issa says Noah is kind because he only takes the dry scales from her back, which are easier to get off. Noah tells her that the sword he uses, made by his dad, isn't strong enough to really hurt Issa. Issa wonders if the sword is really special, and Noah says it is. He remembers how his dad made the sword with care, and how he helped by collecting the small pieces of metal that fell off. Nomad would smile and put these pieces back together. Noah really values these moments with his dad when they were working together. Those times were very important to him as he grew up. Noah wasn't good at cooking or trading, so he really got into blacksmithing. Issa notes that humans and dragons think differently about their parents. If she had a dad like Nomad who caused problems, she would have gotten rid of him. She even thinks about doing that to Nomad. Noah asks her not to, so Isi decides to test Nomad. She suggests they all visit a city with lots of people. Noah tries to stop her, worried she'll be recognized as a dragon. Then Lambda, who works for Issei, reminds her she has another plan. Issei doesn't want to listen, but Noah asks Lambda to persuade her not to go to the city. Instead, Lambda says he'll go with her because it's his job. Noah feels like there's no hope left. Lambda agrees with Issei, and they can't be stopped. So, the Dragon Queen is going to a big city.